It's time to get this barn ready for babies. Let's go. Don't get French chops. Good morning. It is that time of year once again. It's time to get this barn ready for babies. We are, T-minus like, I think today is the 13th. They're due on the 30th. So the clock is ticking. Thankfully, this litter looks really good. It doesn't look overly deep like we've seen it. The summer is really good in terms of how much bedding we have to use. These fans keep the barn so dry. We also didn't really overfill our pens. Quite often when there's lots of lambs and lots of mums, they drink a lot of water, especially in the summer. And then I'm out of breath. And then we tend to bed quite a bit more, and then the litter piles up. But this summer, we just seem to have the perfect amount of ewes, lambs, straw, and good dry air, and we were able to keep this litter looking quite dry. I can just tell by just the depth of it that it's not terribly bad. Anyway, we've got all the ewes moved over to this one side just for now, just so we don't have to make our aisleways all messy. They'll be fine for a few hours today. And then I'm going to move all the close-up ewes. I'm going to put them all together, the ewe lambs and the mature ewes, and they're going to go in this pen. And I want them and need them in here because right now I'm really observing at mealtime, at breakfast. And when they're at the back of the barn, I just find it real hard to get a good visual. Whereas when they're right here, they're exactly perfectly where I want them. And if I don't get out here in time when Carissa's feeding, if I get caught out there or if I'm in the fields, I've got the cameras. So I can watch this pen really well with my Nest cameras here. So that is the scoop. We are working at this today. Mark is maybe thinking about doing corn tomorrow. So if that's the case, I don't think it'll be till later in the day. So we're gonna work at this pen today, and then hopefully first thing tomorrow we'll do this side. And then the lambing pens are clean and good to go. I would love to get the other side of the barn cleaned out, but I don't think it's gonna happen before lambing starts. We just got too much going on. So they're fine, but yeah, it's nice to have the whole barn cleaned out before we get blasted with winter. But having the pack's not the end of the world either, because it's just an extra heat source. So this side needs cleaned out for babies. We want to get those babies started on a nice, clean, fresh pack and floor. I am always starting at an awkward time. It's not quite lunch, but I'm already hungry. We'll get started, stop for lunch, finish it this afternoon, get everybody moved back, and then call it a day for today and get going tomorrow again. They're so happy. I'm so happy. And we did it in like record time. It's only about 10 to 3. I gave B and the gang a whole pen just for today. And then eventually they'll be at the back of this pen. And then I'll have room to set up lambing pens and then leave this front area open to sort of give them that whole pen and a little bit in the front here. It's kind of how we've been doing it. It's been working really well. I love seeing them frolic. It's the first time I've seen the pregnant girls frolic. That's a good sign. We are heading to the fields for day number, I don't even remember, of corn harvest. The end is in sight, but the weather is just not cooperating. So at this point we're just taking it day by day. It is currently 11:52. Does not bode well with my lunch routine. I like to eat at noon, and if I don't, watch out world. So thankfully, I was thinking today, and Mark gave me like an hour's notice. So I was able to be organized and grab a Factor and throw her in the microwave for 3 minutes. And now I have a lunch on the go, which is glorious. So again, Factor to the rescue, and I'd like to thank Factor for sponsoring today's video. They have been such a wonderful partner to work with, and like this is a direct through line to my heart, is to feed me. That's it. I'm very simple, just feed me. Now Factors come in so handy, and I talk about this all the time. When we're really busy in the fields, this is when we definitely eat a lot of this, and we feel good about it because it's all fresh. Today's menu is garlic chicken, roasted garlic chicken, and I think it's got like either mashed cauliflower or mashed potatoes and green beans. So I heated it up, only takes 3 minutes, in our microwave 2 minutes, and most everybody else's. And you know, it is quick and it is hot. When I'm in a toque, I want to eat, I don't want a sandwich, I want a hot meal. When I'm running wagons, I need to feel full because we won't stop for about 6 hours. And I get very hungry because unlike the combine driver and the buggy driver, don't tell them I told you this, but they don't move out of their seat. I'm in and out of this thing all the time. So I get very hungry, and this keeps me nourished all day. I think I've talked about this numerous times. Mark and I typically always opt for the higher protein meals. I'm sure they all are wonderful. We just know we're gonna stay fuller longer, so we tend to reach for this. I am going to eat my lunch while everybody gets going towards the field. I'm just gonna eat like part of it now, and then once I got a spot open up in the field, I will eat the rest there. Oh, this smells so good. No. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code SHEEPFB50 to get 50% off plus free breakfast for 1 year. That's code SHEEPFB50 at factor75.com to get 50% off plus free breakfast for 1 year. Offer only valid for new Factor customers with code and qualifying auto-renewing subscription purchase. And a big thank you to Factor for sponsoring today's video. I'm not even sure if I said hello. Hello, good day. It has been a busy one already. I've already worked a full shift today, but we have had lunch, so we're feeling pretty good. We are down to our final 2 days of corn, weather permitting. However, we don't know when those 2 days are going to be. We've got this one today, and we were hoping to have tomorrow perhaps, but it looks like thunderstorms tomorrow. So thunderstorms tomorrow, snow Sunday, and yeah, it's always this time of year that gets a bit sketchy trying to get corn off. We have had to change locations. We were loading on the side road back there, but it takes too long for Jess to get back because we're way over on this side now. And we got to keep that combine moving as much as we can for efficiency. And it's getting really greasy in the ditch back there, and we're gonna just pull out mud. So we found a new spot here. We're on a busier road, that's the only thing, but we are again filling from the ditch, so we're only taking up half the road here, and we've all got our flashers on and everything, so we should be good. But yeah, it was in between this field and another field that we opened before the snow, but we are killing. There's a laneway there, like a grass strip, and we are demolishing it with our equipment, just because the full wagons leave pretty deep ruts on that softer grass. So he already apologized to his dad. He goes, I better call my brother and apologize to him too. So thankfully it's family that we're ruining their grass strip. And it's a farm no one lives on, but it's just, they take care of their properties, and we always feel like we're wrecking it. So yeah, we'll have to fix that up for them in the spring or whatever. Good to have that barn cleaned out. I cannot tell you how relieved I feel right now, because it's like the beginning of lambing season. Like it's that first trigger for me that puts me in the mindset of lambing, and I can't wait this year, just because I know when lambing is here, all this stuff is done. So very excited. I can't wait to put up my Christmas tree. I wonder if I can sneak it up this weekend. We'll have to see. We'll see what we're busy doing, because I might also be doing the launch this weekend. We'll see. Everything is literally dependent on corn. I cannot plan anything in my life because of these beautiful golden stalks. We have to be careful loading here because there's hydro lines, power lines. Atta girl. Well, it happened. We had our first fairly major breakdown with only like hours left of corn harvest. And I had a feeling Mark was so excited at lunch, and he's like, okay guys, 2 more days, that's all we have left, and we'll be done corn. I'm so ready to be done corn. And both Jess and I kind of looked at each other and we're like, don't say it, don't say it. Anyway, yeah, we had a chain come off the feeder house, the one side, so the chain that brings in the crop into it's like the mouth of the combine. It was basically lopsided, so we had to take off all the shields, crawl in there, get it to jump a sprocket sort of on the one side, and then we played around with it to get it sort of even. So fingers crossed, everything is good to go now. But yeah, about an hour setback, which kind of sucks because we're gonna lose daylight here in about an hour. So yeah, not ideal. Hello, good day, good morning. It is Saturday, and this was not in the plan, but the race is on. And today they were calling for rain, but so far we don't have any. So Mark texted me at I was in my office, and he texted me at 7 o'clock and said, have you seen the forecast? I said, yeah. He said, we gotta go. I'm like, okay, I'll finish chores really quick and get set up here in the field. So we're on our last 34 acres, so hopefully we can get it ripped off before this rain. They're calling for storms today. Just such a mixed bag. Really like to get it off before the snow, because as soon as the snow comes, we have to wait again for it to melt. And then right after that, I think there's 1 day, and then it's starting to rain again or snow. I do have to run back to the barn as soon as we're done today, because I found 1 ewe. I'm so glad I moved them. I'm so glad I got that pen cleaned out. One sort of big mama that is starting to limp, and she did not get up to eat this morning. First day I've seen her. We got the one turned around really nicely. This one's looking like the exact same thing, like a swollen foot. So I am going to make a sick pen. I'm not going to put her in it, but I'm going to bring her up to treat her, and then have that set up for if I see any other sort of issues or complications, I can bring ewes up and put them in that sick pen to observe them. So I'm going to do that as soon as we're done today, but this is number one priority. And then I have that ewe marked and ready to go. I just, I needed to get out here and help mark. And once this is done, I can fully concentrate on my life. This is the grass that we've destroyed. So we're trying to be gentle, but all right, guys, let's go. I know we're not friends, and we won't be after this. So I'm going to give her an antibiotic in case there's something in her hoof that I can't see, and Medicam painkiller. And then I'm going to let her out. Don't get French hops. It's my only condition. There you go. Now you can go to rest. No French hops.